Hello, 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 and welcome to another exciting edition of KOFCAST Super Desperation Radio. What episode are we on now?
986,422.9.
Man, we need to start charging money for this shit or something, man. I think this is a new record or something.
Yeah, we really should. I mean, we got to contact Guinness, see what they tell us.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm pretty sure they endorse us. What do you think? You think we can get a beer sponsor?
I think we should get a beer sponsor.
All right. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, my friend wants to know what's your favorite beer.
What's my favorite beer? Well, after Saturday and / Sunday morning, I think, I don't like beer anymore.
just had to get that recorded.
Right. No, my favorite beer probably right now is Sierra Nevada.
Sierra Nevada, okay.
Sierra Nevada. Rolling Rock. What the hell is that?
I mean, what's Rolling Rock? It's a magazine.
It's a magazine?
Yeah.
Well, it's called Rolling Stone.
Oh, well, damn.
It's the bootleg version.
Rolls off the tongue easier. Alliteration is key.
Well, let's see. Kind of an exciting weekend in the KOF world this weekend. I didn't see any of it because I was dying. Not dead, though, so you guys are going to have to handle the recap. And let's see, we had the run back. We had Real on a Sundays, third installment. And we had a pretty big tournament in Brazil, right?
Yes, we did.
All right.
A tournament which Tokido went to along with, who was it? Gamer B and our favorite American player, Combo Fiend. Everyone loves Combo Fiend.
Pretty stellar lineup. Yeah, there's nothing really to dislike about Combo Fiend. He plays all the games. He's pretty good at them.
Yeah.
Best guy in the world.
Hell yeah.
Sveta Armageddon is what it was called.
Yeah, it was this is the third year, I think it is. Third year or third event. Can't remember, but it's one of the biggest tournaments in Latin America.
Oh, okay. That's good shit. But
oh, wow, someone in chat hates Combo Fiend.
Oh,
and he was a past guest.
He was a past guest. Wow, man, I can't believe I let you on my show in my house. But not only that, we also have some news for you today. We will also be dropping the SoCal team for Aftershock. Not that it really matters, but
dropping them?
Yeah. Like a bad habit.
Yeah, look, it doesn't. Like I said, it doesn't matter. We will announce it. It could be like an ant, a flea, a mouse, whatever. They'll still beat the crap out of you guys.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take this one on my own. The other guys can just eat sandwiches all day. I heard you guys got some nice taco trucks out there. Jose might want to hit them up.
Is that true? Because the ones in my town they're okay. I need
good taco trucks. We've always had good taco trucks out here.
Such a hipster.
Oh, jeebus. God damn. Just because I have a beard and I'm awesome, or wait, hipsters suck.
Yeah, they do, man. Yeah, whoa.
Jeez.
Yeah, if you can look at Gibby, he's got his, his anchor tattoo, his beard, and he goes out in skinny jeans.
Oh,
wearing Vans or something.
We're going to rethink this relationship. But, let's well, go ahead. You want to talk hipster?
I was just going to say, you sick of being the little spoon?
I was fine with it until I realized you totally listened to Modest Mouse and all that shit, and
Hey, but Modest Mouse is so modest, all right?
Too modest for me.
No idea who the hell they are. I've heard the name.
It's like the first name I could think of. But let's get down to it. First up is a run back. I'll be honest, I did watch it, but the last couple of days have been kind of blur for me. So you're gonna have to refresh me on some of the things that occurred.
Basically, top three was Bala, Ricky Diaz, and the answer I forgot. Shinkoto, I believe, got fourth.
Oh, okay. Shinkoto's a new player. Well, not a new player, but
he's not new, but he's not very well known outside of SoCal.
Right.
He and his brother have been playing out here for quite some time, and they recently got back into KOF with KOF 13. A lot of people who see them on stream have no idea who they are. Every time they see them, it's like, oh, hey, who are these new guys? And of course, no one ever really answers the question properly.
And these are these the fabled Moroccan brothers?
Yes.
That is correct. And that's another issue.
Yeah.
Whenever people refer to either of them, it's Moroccan Brothers. They never say their name. Like every single commentator on there will say Moroccan Brothers.
Yeah,
And
doesn't
that's-
that seem kind of racist?
Well, hold on. So, I'm being told we have sound issues.
We have sound issues. What are the
Yes,
sound issues?
Don't know.
I got everything turned up to maximum here. I don't know. Who's having sound issues?
Oh,
Test. Yes.
Hello?
I don't think there's any sound issues.
Yeah, there's no sound issues. I just played the cast right now, and it's very loud. We can all be heard.
Oh, it's Eric saying that he can hear somebody typing, but I'm not typing. That's somebody playing on stick in the background. Who needs to stop it?
Very, very unprofessional.
Stop playing games? Come on, man.
Seriously, trying to talk here about playing video games, and you're sitting there playing a video game.
Yeah. So, there's the Moroccan Brothers, who get like practically no credit outside of here in SoCal, of course, and they get improper treatment on stream, I guess would be the nicest way to say it. I mean, they don't get treated poorly, but it's just no one ever really goes into them that much. Same thing with Juliet K and such, the two Korean players who are part of Cafe ID now, or Cafe ID, or whatever the hell they're called. People will say the Korean players or the Cafe ID players. They never really refer to them by name either. Those are two other guys that don't get much exposure or aren't really well known outside of SoCal.
I was gonna say that kind of happens a lot, not necessarily with like race so much as like with unknown players, as if they get attached to a organization or a sponsor, not so much a sponsor obviously, but like say like a lot of Ram Nation guys. If a Ram Nation guy leaves Ram Nation and comes to like Southtown and it's not CJ or Tyram or Tone or Payne, then it's just kind of like, yeah, that black dude from up north, So, I'm not saying it's, people need to work on that.
I feel like classifying them based on what event they go to is a lot better than just like, oh yeah, he's from some area of the country. Let's like just judge it based around that. I'll be the one to say it's not like you go up to like like Team Chaos or anything, be like, oh yeah, the Mexicans are here. It's like that's horrible. People would be really offended if they said anything like that. How is that any better if you use it for like Korean or Moroccan?
Well, I think it's more about like how as a commentator, like they don't know everybody. They don't go around and session with like every single person that plays. So that's as much as they know about them. Like, oh, they're from Morocco, they're brothers, and they play KOF really good.
They can at least address them by name.
Yeah, I mean, like, we say, I say their name on stream. I say, Shigemoto and Ziwa, and,
Yeah, I mean, I definitely hear it sometimes. Other people, it's like, oh, the Moroccan Brothers are playing in Moroccan Brothers, Morocco. And it's like, that's nice.
Yeah, and they've been out here competing at the run back for, like, at least 3 or 4 months now.
Yeah.
Like, I personally don't know them too well. I've spoke to them in passing. Who is it? Kane317, Duck, Reynolds, and a few other people tell me a lot about them. And I think I've only played one of them, but I would like to play them again if I do pick up the game again. What else happened at the run back? I believe I don't know. The brackets showed DJ Mirror beating Kane317.
Very interesting.
Which made no sense to me at all. DJ Mirror was playing against the Answer early on stream and was just getting destroyed. So when I saw that happen, I was like, how? How is my son beating this old man? It makes no sense. Yeah, see, even DJ Mirror is like, I don't know what happened. Listen, DJ Mirror, future reference, you never say you don't know what happened. You just say, yeah, I whooped his ass.
Exactly.
That's it. Oh yeah, Dark Prince made a return. He was actually commentating KOF.
Now that part I do remember.
Yeah, the main reason I remember it is because he had a huge hard-on for Iori.
Uh-oh. A little bit too much time in Afghanistan?
Yep.
It's like, that lady's kind of pretty. It's a guy. Whatever.
And I think like he was just there just to get more exposure again, so people will remember him. He says he's not playing anything anymore, which is cool. And I mean, he fought in a war, I guess. I don't know how legit it is, but he went out to Afghanistan and he got praised for serving the country. And yeah, that's cool.
As he should. We support our troops.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, if he really wanted to come back and get, you know, popular again, just start sending out the link to that YouTube video again.
If I remember right, it was Mike Ross that recorded that video.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, just Google or YouTube search Dark Prince. Dark Prince.
Duck
MVC2. Yeah, the Duck Jr. That's what it was. Dark Prince, Duck Jr. And just have fun with the awesomeness.
On it.
Oh wait, what?
Oh,
all
he's
right, there
in
you
there.
go. Good job, Sanchez. And excuse us for being jackasses, but we have two guests with us tonight. We have Choi Sauce and the legendary Sanchez.
Yes, we do. I did not introduce them earlier because I was going to save them for later, but it seems like now's a good time too. I was going to.
I feel like it gives them more creative input.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're technically not on the air until I announce them. Until then, they can screw everything up. Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, welcome to the show again, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Well, you guys are really coming to play after the next couple of topics, but, you know, feel free to chime in as you already have been. Why the fuck am I even telling you to? You're going to do it anyway.
You know it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So, outside of that, I can't really think of anything else that happened that was major at the runback. It was relatively small again for SoCal standards. I believe there was 17 players this week, or this past week. And yeah, I think that's about it for the runback.
All right. Well, up next is Real Honest Sundays at Southtown, which I was going to attend, but unfortunately I had a bout with what I assumed was liver cancer and spent most of the day in the hospital. So I did not get to go or watch the runback. I mean, not the run. It's Real Honest Sundays. I apologize to everyone. It sucked for everyone, I assume. If we have a bracket on there to see what happened, I heard BBZ showed up. No brackets.
I
know I did let you guys down. I feel horrible right now because the entire time, on top of having, like, you know, a really gripping pain in my stomach and chest, I was also pissed off that I was not doing what I wanted to do with my Sunday. And it's kind of, when you get one of them 3-day weekends when you work as much as I do, and you get a 3-day weekend, and you're just like, yeah, I'm going to do all that. Oh, God, my chest! You know, it really sucks.
See what it feels like being an old man like me now.
See,
it's great.
I'm almost there, man. But, yeah, I'm going to be okay. The doctor assured me that it's not liver cancer. It's rather a hole that got torn in my throat Saturday night somehow. So that's where all the blood was coming from.
I have an idea how.
Shut up. Don't even say it, man. No.
All right. I'll be nice to you. You've asked me to play nice in the past, so I'm going to play nice with you right now.
I'm trying to clean up my act here, man. I'm representing Super Desperation Radio.
You've already used three or four bad words.
You said I could swear.
Yeah, but you said you're not gonna.
I said I wouldn't be racist.
Fuck! See, you are racist, though. That's the thing.
That's what I'm trying to hide from all these people that have been watching us for the last 8 months.
I don't know. You know what? We should do a poll in the future. Are people fine with having two racists run a podcast?
3.
3? All right, yeah. I forgot. Sorry, I forgot about the guests in here. But hey, at least we've got 3 awesome racists.
SNK Stormfront.
Oh, God. You know, I just really don't like this certain individual.
He's a really great guy if it wasn't for all the brown on his face.
A little too much for me, if you ask.
It's like he was just
tone that down.
It's just like he was just rolling around in the mud and decided not to take a shower.
You stay indoors a little bit more.
Boogie.
Okay, let's just stop this.
Okay, we got the brackets for Southtown. Fixel's in the chat. Shout outs to Fixel for coming through to my party on Saturday, and then he luckily was not there to see me almost die. So up top we got BBZ showing up to take it away from El Gallo Negro, who apparently squeaked by Fixel. So top 3 looking about as standard as usual. EMP Haunts was in the brackets. He faced off against Simone. and Simone apparently tore his asshole open because he did not make it past that. And for US against Karn BCL, that's definitely a new name.
Well, that's
No,
good.
that's one of the Chilean players.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Very cool.
Yeah, he was there like you weren't there that week. He was there opening week.
Yes, I don't think he played, though.
No, he played in one of the tournaments. Kane Blue River should remember. He's got a big heart on for his fellow countrymen.
Oh. And
Got
then
to have that national.
Nationals. And Gindi is in there again, fighting El Gallo Negro in the seeding position, I guess. Oh, no, never mind. And lost to him. This is pretty much standard par for the course. Southtown Rambat. Top 5 that we picked for the top NorCal team, showing up, doing what we do best. So, good shit to you guys. Who the hell is Sweepy?
So that's Popeye's son.
Popeye's.
Yeah,
I almost fell for that. Well,
that's his name, Sweet Pea.
not Sweet Pea, Sweepy, like sweeping the floor a lot. Sweet
Yeah,
Pea.
it's not. There's no apostrophe.
Yeah.
Oh,
SWEEPY.
No, I just thought you were asking questions, and I had an answer. I got an answer for
You
every
got to answer
question.
for everything. Well, that's cool. Good to see Simone actually back in action then, because I know for a second people were wondering if he was going to quit playing KOF or not. Going back to the name Combo Arcadia Simone, so maybe he's starting up that comic again.
Yeah, hopefully.
nice.
It's a good
It
comic.
is a good comic. Nice, wholesome, clean entertainment.
Wait, that... Oh, I'm thinking of something else then.
Yeah, you are thinking of something else. Yeah, sick pervert. But, yeah, so BBC once again on top. El Gallo Negro scratching and clawing his way towards somewhere in between him and Fixel. And Fixel, I don't know, man. Fixel has been pretty dangerous lately. Like, I played him on Saturday, and yeah, sure, I was a little tipsy, but, you know, you guys are going to have a hard time dealing with him. If he doesn't just, like, run a train on your whole team.
We'll see, we'll see. Last I recall, he got destroyed.
By who?
Oh, let's see. He's lost to Duck. He's lost to Kane 317. He's lost to Metaphysics. He's lost to Four Leaf. Worst of all, he's lost to me.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
bad.
Oh, jeez.
That's bad.
Yo,
You don't
damn.
lose to me. See, Sanchez knows. He knows you don't lose to me. That's bad. You cannot say you're good and then get wrecked by me.
That's true. That's pretty bad. You got to step that up, Fixel. You can't lose to Gibby.
Gibby is the gatekeeper.
Just saying that's,
Oh my.
don't bring that.
He says
bullshit
that's,
up, right?
he says that's not true. He says it's not true.
I don't like that.
Fixel
Okay,
says that's
Fixel.
not true.
Hold on, fix it. When the 7 SoCal players came up, please tell me what happened when you and I played at the I Play Winter Pad.
Oh, at the house?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about tournament or something.
Oh no, tournament we only played once in tournament.
Okay.
He beat me. this is what happened. He beat me, and after he beat me, I wrecked you.
What?
It
When?
was in that same tournament.
At Southtown?
No, NorCal.
Oh.
NorCal Regional.
Oh. Damn it.
So you gotta play me
Oh
for
yeah.
for your humiliation.
Didn't Gibby lose the Hansen tournament? Did you?
I lost to him in was it the 5-on-5 or the tournament?
I don't remember. I know you.
I refuse to believe that happened because that implies that Hans actually played.
He sent a familiar in with his haircut to beat Gibby in a tournament.
A shade of Hans.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Shades of Hans.
Damn.
Jutsu.
All right. Well, that controversy has pretty much been cleared up. So up next we have that Treta Armageddon.
Yes, Brazilian tournament with some nice international talent. Combo Fiend, Gamer B, and some guy from Japan. Some of you may have heard of him. Tokido? Tokido? That's what it is, right?
Taquitos? I love taquitos.
Yeah, taquitos are great. I love getting them from 7-Eleven with the cream cheese and the jalapenos.
Yeah, but it totally.
Wait a minute. Are you guys talking about Tonde Kikudoshita?
No, I'm talking about
Crap.
taquitos, man.
You don't go to his full name, all right? People do not know that. Don't do that again.
Yeah, now he's gonna like totally sue us, man. That wasn't supposed to come out for another 2 years.
He's not gonna sue us. Mad Cats is gonna sue us.
Oh shit.
They represent him in some way, shape, or form.
So yeah, Tokido and I'm assuming Tokido and Combo Fiend competed in KOF.
Yeah, I don't know how Combo Fiend did. I honestly only watched Grand Finals, and it was Tokido versus Kleber Yagami, who is considered the best player in Brazil, and overall one of the top players in South America. From what I watched, Kleber was coming out of losers, I think. And Combo Fiend. Someone's saying Combo Fiend got 4th. Basically, what happened was Kleber was like dominating Tokido, like for a good portion of the set, and Tokido kind of sort of came back.
That sounds really familiar. Remember that little Australian tournament where a certain Chinese player showed up, and the exact opposite occurred?
You mean the one where Tokido was kind of sort of beating the crap out of the Chinese guy, and then the Chinese guy's like, "Yo, hold on, let me just triple OCV you really quick."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that something that goes down in the East or something, where they're just trolling the shit out of everybody who's not from an Asian country, or their Asian country? Yeah, you know, like here's a couple wins. You know, get your name, and don't spend them all in one place.
From when I talked to some of the Japanese and the Chinese players, they all told me the same thing. They like to get a feel for their opponent first, and then just go all out. And we do have several players down here who are like that too in SoCal. And now that I realize it, those players are Asian. So it might be an Asian thing. I don't know, or is it just me being racist again? I don't know.
I don't know. Choice sauce. Elaborate on this.
Wait, re-explain this.
Am I being racist? No, basically, like the Asian players I spoke to, or the Japanese and the Chinese, and some of the players down here in SoCal, they like to get a feel for their opponent before actually going all out. Like they'll play them like if they have, let's say if the set's 3 out of 5, they'll mess around the first 2 matches of a set, especially if they're in winners. Like they'll mess around the first set. If they lose whatever, then they'll go all out in the next set.
Yeah, that's like, you know, like most like top player mentality, isn't it? Like you use that one game to download your opponent, and after that you know everything that they're gonna do, so you pretty much destroy them after that.
See, I like to go, the way I like to approach it is just to, like, you know, pull his face off and make him eat it. And then if he gets back up for more...
The problem with your approach is that you think too much about your own game and not too much about your opponent's.
That may be true.
The best way to go about doing it is just pick Ralph, mash the shit out of C.
More like pick Clark and respect nothing. I can't tell you how many times I've been pissed off seeing these Clarks scared of shit. Why are you scared of anything, man?
Well, the thing about Clark is, though, is that he needs like 10 mix-ups to actually kill someone.
But he only needs one move. It doesn't matter how many mix-ups he needs to kill someone. Like, it's the same one every time. I mean, honestly, I believe if at Evo, if Bala had just, you know, mixed a little bit of trolling with a little bit of smarts, Mad KOF might have just, like, given up, at least on having duel on beat Clark, and he would have been ahead. But I think he overthought it a little too much, and I see so many Clarks just overthinking stuff. But anyway, that's not the subject of the conversation. Subject of the conversation is my way's right, and, you know, Choi Sauce is a bitch. Sorry.
What?
Well, then why don't you...
oh, man.
Top players are bitches, man.
I guess we could see how you'll do at the SoCal versus NorCal 5-on-5.
That's right. I'm going to rule that shit.
Yeah. I hope to see...
I am not salty.
I don't know. Do not salty people say that?
Not salty people say that all the time. You have to clarify your position. But anyway, what I was basically saying is actually, and speaking in all seriousness, that is something I think more people need to do. I think some people try to do that, but they aren't actually analyzing what, you know, their players are doing or their opponent is doing. So they kind of, you know, just get beat and then try to think about what, you know, was happening when they were getting beat, and they don't remember what was happening, and they just get beat again and again.
Yeah,
that's a little.
Can't overthink things.
That's what I mean. I think it just gets a little too. I think people can get a little too caught up in trying to, you know, find the science behind the ass whooping.
Don't think, feel.
Exactly.
Feel like the water.
Anyway, continue, Gibby.
What were we talking about?
We're talking about Drake to Armageddon.
Oh, okay. So, what was it? I already forgot the results because I was just sitting here listening to you guys ramble on about stuff, and I heard the word salty. I'm like, ugh, such a stupid word. And yeah.
Okay, who won?
Didn't Tokido win it?
Tokido won it.
Tokido won, but it was really close, like very, very close. It could have gone either way. Like from my understanding, Tokido's actually been playing a lot.
Yes, he has.
Of top Japanese players,
Mm-hmm.
and same thing with some Taiwanese players.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, you saw those. You go on. You start talking about it.
Okay, I will take the reins here. Yes. Sorry, knocked over my speaker. Tokido recently, or rather, as far as YouTube goes, recently had an exhibition match with I forget the Taiwanese player's name. It wasn't the guy that was at Evo. It was another guy who was supposedly better than him. And I think they had
that guy's better than him. Come on, you got to remember his name. It's kind of sort of an alien's name.
Kind of sort of an alien's name. Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't be more specific, I'm just gonna say Piccolo or something.
Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg, E.T.
Yeah, that's his name. There you go. Good job.
Oh, good. Well, you should have just said that in the first place.
This guy is considered Taiwan's best KOF player. Not KOF 13 player, but just best KOF player.
Right, and
he's kind of sort of a legend. That's the best way to put it. And the fact that you forgot his name means you weren't an ass whooping, son.
No, that means he doesn't matter to me. That means I'm a legend over here, which means nothing. So he means nothing to me. Does he have a best-selling podcast every Monday at 6:30 p.m.?
Yes.
So well, we've sold 0 copies.
Damn you naysayers! But no, so they had a first to 10, I believe, and Tokido took it pretty convincingly. And that just goes to show you that all those matches he's been running with those top players in Japan are really starting to set in. Because for a second, we all saw him playing, before Evo. He was just kind of getting his shit pushed in by KCE, and wasn't really showing any improvement. Then he came to America and won a couple of West Coast tournaments out here, and then didn't do anything at Evo. So glad to see he's finally coming along. He's taking it more seriously. And I just won a Brazil's premier tournaments majors. So keep it up. I'm actually, the reason why I'm excited for this is because something else came out of this discussion. But there was a player who got sponsored specifically for KOF by who was that company?
AGE.
AGE, right. So AGE sponsored a player, and that's a good thing for us because that means that, there are some people who are saying, this game is still pretty popular and it's good enough to throw money behind. So people don't need to, feel like this game is dead, as much as I've been hearing that lately. So hopefully, this trend continues to grow.
Yeah. Something I wanted to point out with that first attempt Tokido had with ET is like, okay, there are all these KOF players in like foreign countries that were like really, really dominant in older KOFs. They're like all KOFs but 2K2, and when they get into this game, it's different for them. Like if you notice, what is it? Xiaohai, Dako, ET, Dune. Just to name a few, those four are considered like just amazing at their respective KOS, mainly 98. And you watch them play 13, and they're nowhere near as dominant in this game. Like I've been like a lot of newer players I know. They tell me they want to pick up King of Fighters 98 to help work on their footsie game or help them become a better player. But like right now, numbers show that being good at 98 doesn't really translate well to being good at 13.
Do you think that you have to go into 13 just pretty much raw?
I wouldn't say raw. I would say learn the basics first. Like you can pick up 98, learn the basic footsie game, and you can bring that into 13. But the combo system is just way too different. 98 is footsie dominated, while pretty much I'll say 99 and up is just crazy combos. And in this, you need to learn good setups, good combos, and stuff like that in order to compete at a higher level. Like, not saying you need to learn HD combos, because I've been saying ever since the game came out, you do not need them to be a good player. And a lot of people disagree with that.
Well, I mean, it's not really bad advice. It's not untrue, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm a firm believer that you can pick up fundamentals in any game. It doesn't really matter if it's like a previous game in a series or if it's like, you know, something unrelated entirely. You know, it's all, when it comes down to it, based off a similar kind of skeleton game, as I like to call it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Justin Wong is a great example, a person who put in a lot of hard work and based around fundamentals alone.
Yeah.
And he can dominate in multiple games.
So, I mean...
But I do feel like everything Gibby says is right, though. I mean, you can go back.
Damn right, everything I say is right.
But at the same time, it's like, yeah, 98 is 98, and while it's still a King of Fighters game, 13, and people need to learn the new thing, but at the same time, they don't need to be like, I'm gonna learn my 100% HD. This will get me to top 8. Like, no.
That was us, like, you know, at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, like, there is a lot more to it, and I'm glad that people are starting to understand that now. So that's all good.
Right. Switching gears again, we actually have a question kind of early, so I'll get to it before we get into other things. It relates to the freaking. Damn it! I'm sorry, I'm a little out of it. It relates to the sponsorship issue with AGE.
To handle it.
Do you think he only got sponsored because of KOF or just because he uses the PDP Mortal Kombat stick?
I personally think it's a mix, because
Yeah, it's probably both.
as of right now, every tournament he's gone to, mainly the Midwest and East Coast, he's taken top spots.
Yeah.
And he does use that PDP Mortal Kombat stick. So it's very likely a combination of the two. Like, I do think if he came out to like SoCal, he wouldn't do as well, but he's still dominating the Midwest and East Coast.
I mean, and that's good for PD. That's good for AGE because they just want him to be turning out numbers. It doesn't really matter where he's doing it.
Well, it's better to sponsor a player who uses your product rather than anyone else's, right?
Well, he could use it after he gets sponsored.
That's true, but like, I mean, the way the situation was set up is that it couldn't be any more ideal for them.
Oh, that's true.
Like, it's like, okay, this guy's a good player. You know, he's picking up a lot of top spots. He has a lot of potential. And at the same time, he uses our product in a really non-conventional way. Okay, one that was meant for a completely... He makes it work. I mean, you know?
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not the perfect storm for them. It's just, you know, should we have to expect other KLF players to use certain kinds of sticks? Or, I'm not saying he's bending over backwards or anything, but does it have to be that kind of situation for other KLF players, I guess?
I'm going to start playing with the Power Glove, get this Nintendo sponsorship coming.
Exactly, right? Hey, man,
I'm
make
telling
it
you this
happen.
Right now, man. Triforce has been trying that for like 20 years.
But he doesn't play KOF.
Man.
Yeah, but he can't even get that Nintendo sponsorship for anything.
Nintendo don't give no money, man. You just heard they canceled Nintendo Power, right?
Really?
Yeah, it's done.
This is
I'm pretty sure that's Triforce's fault too.
Well, anyway, so yeah, so that's pretty much it for the recap. But I'm assuming you guys are all here to hear the big news.
Before that, let me make one last comment on the sponsorship.
Okay.
If you want to get sponsored, play the game and get good. That's all you gotta do.
Oh man, you're opening like the floodgates, man. People are gonna be like, "What do you play, man?"
Yeah, get good, huh?
Get good.
See ya on the top when I freaking represent complexity in Dota 2. Just you wait. I'm gonna take that spot from Hannah Montana. That kid's going home.
But before we get into the Aftershock thing, I wanted to get into the tournament this Saturday.
Oh, that's correct. Yes.
Super Arcade, or Mike Watson of Super Arcade, is actually holding a King of Fighters 13 tournament to make up for what happened at Revelations. This tournament is going to be Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific, streamed by Level Up. It's going to be KOF 13 and Persona. There will be prizes, there will be money, there will be players.
So is the official name for it actually going to be
Realization?
You mentioned?
Realization. Like we were joking around about that at first. I don't know if it's really going to be called that, but I'm sticking with that name because that name's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know how I feel about Persona being in a KOF tournament.
Well, it's there because the majority of KOF players down here actually play Persona. So
despite all the disparaging remarks between the two, I just think that we should pull a Marvel superheroes versus Street Fighter and just shake hands, Cyclops and Ryu style. I mean, it's like, well, let's just have them hand in hand because everybody's on both sides are generally of the same group. So why the hell not?
So what we need we need that Ryu and Cyclops shaking hands. Who's who's who on which side? Like for KOF,
I guess.
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, Street Fighter is generally the bigger one, so we could say that one's Persona, I guess. Shin Megami Tensei is... Wow.
Don't even get into that, man. That's...
It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is smaller communities probably need to work more together rather than try and tear each other down.
I agree with that.
That's something that's actually been going on for years. I've had this discussion with many people, and for the most part, like especially here in SoCal, the smaller communities actually end up killing each other. I spoke to Super FX, and he's originally from St. Louis in the Midwest, and he told me all the smaller communities actually work together because they couldn't really find competition in their respective games. So it's like, yo, you play this? All right, I'll play it with you, and they all actually like work with each other instead of, oh, your game's garbage. Bullshit, get that shit out of here. What? You play Guilty Gear? That game's gay.
Remember when they used to say that, and now Guilty Gear is a game that people need to play if they want to be good at something.
Man, you play BlazBlue, why don't you play Guilty Gear?
Exactly, right? Oh, I remember those days. It wasn't too long ago. Man, I am old.
That's why you're dying, man.
Yeah, I'm dying slowly.
That's why you're dying.
Had a good run. But, so yeah, it sounds pretty hype. Saturday KOF / Persona 4 tournament.
I'm still. I told people this, or I told plenty of people this. I've been trying to work on getting a food truck, a taco truck of some kind out there. I do have one lined up, but they say they actually have something planned. They're actually going to come down for free, and not serve food for free, of course. They're actually going to make people pay for the food, but you wouldn't have to pay a catering fee, or I wouldn't have to pay a catering fee, which is good.
Because you broke.
Because I'm broke, and every other taco truck I asked wants a minimum $500.
Fuck that.
Yeah, and like the most popular one down here wants $1,100 minimum.
Damn.
But they're good. I mean, they are really good. And it would be perfect. It's Korean Mexican food.
Oh, perfect.
So it would fit there, and everyone would be like, "Oh yeah, it's like with their whole stupid Mexico versus Korea bullshit." So it would work out fine. But
we can get that handshake, man.
Yeah, I'll keep people up to date on that. Right now, the truck, I'm not gonna say the name just yet, but it's the food's good, and their prices are relatively cheap. It's like about maybe $3 a taco and $4.50, $5 for a burrito.
Oh wow,
that's pretty good. I can dig that.
Well, I mean, from where I come from, in some podunk town, it's like $3.50 for a Supreme burrito, but
oh man,
nobody comes around here anyway.
I'm gonna be there tomorrow.
Is that from a truck or from a restaurant? Because restaurants down here are usually cheaper.
Okay. Truck. You get like dollar tacos and stuff like that.
Oh, all right, that's cool. All right, I like what
down
Vidon
to Old Exit.
I'm just gonna read this from Vidon. The truck I was thinking about. It's like Bala versus Matt KOF in your mouth. I like that.
But yeah, people, build bridges, don't burn them.
Definitely, that's the only way we're gonna survive.
Burning things is amazing.
Speaking of burning things, I guess you guys are about to reveal, like, finally who we're about, Team SoCal, that, NorCal's gonna roast alive come September 15th.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man, you've been stalling all day. I want to hear it.
Okay, so we've got these 5 players. They play KOF, and they live in SoCal.
Do they have arms and eyes and hair?
I think so.
So you're not on the team.
Damn. All right. It's because I'm heartless. What is that? Because I'm heartless or something?
No, you have no hair.
Ah, jeez.
Oh wow.
just take the knife, stab it in my heart, and twist it a few times.
I'll ask you later about that bet that you lost, but continue.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So the SoCal team, this particular team or group, whatever you would like to call them, has been trying to play NorCal for what is it, 8 to 10 months now, and
Oh, really?
nothing came of it. Initially, we were like if you guys actually watched Ultra Chen 2 weeks ago, they specifically said that they were trying to keep it to natives, meaning like native NorCal versus native SoCal. But I honestly can only think of like 1 or 2 native SoCal KOF players. Native meaning, you know, they were born and raised in SoCal. Outside of that, pretty much everyone else like came from a different state or a different country.
Hold on a second. We're supposed to be native NorCal? Damn, we missed like, I guess 1 out of 5 ain't bad.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's you.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm like the only guy.
I'm sure Payne is from NorCal.
Yeah, okay, that's true. He's from the NorCal, but those other 3 guys, man, I don't know where they're from.
I'm sure they've been here.
Okay, so because we couldn't figure that issue out down here, like if it was that, it'd be a pretty bad team. I'm sure of that. Be like me, Choi Sauce, and then we'd clone each other once. then instead of cloning each other, what we'd do is fuse our DNA and make one player.
Oh,
be like
no.
the scariest Asian guy on the planet.
Yeah, Manchester.
Oh, man sauce? Nobody wants man sauce.
Lord Man Sauce.
Oh god.
All right, I like that. Via would anchor the team. That'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, Phantom Knot. Bala is originally from Mexico, and then he lived in New York for I don't know how long.
Wait, Ball is East Coast?
Well,
no.
Oh, shit!
right. Yeah. I think he told me he lived in New York, Ohio area for like 2-3 years.
Yeah, I think it was like Ohio, because he has a family out there, and
Yeah.
he went there first before he came to SoCal.
Yo, man, that's gonna be a problem later on, I think.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how things work out in the future.
This
But,
guy's East Coast, West Coast, and Midwest. Not to mention Mexico originating from. These guys all over the place. Need to send him to Korea for 3 years.
So like I was saying, this team originally we were supposed to do this at SCR last year, but we couldn't find the time. We tried doing it at NCR, but there were a couple people that said no. We tried doing it when NorCal came down here a week or 2 before Evo, but that couldn't happen because a lot of the players were busy. The NorCal one didn't happen because of one person. I'm just clarifying that because I'm getting yelled at on Skype. And then we tried again at Evo, but I'm just gonna blame alcohol on that. I have no idea what happened there.
That's pretty much all I can say, man.
Evo and alcohol, it's not a uncommon thing.
It's kind of redundant when you think about it.
So this is gonna be a team that no one, like literally no one, would have guessed, because it's just like, well, why these guys? Like, they're other people, but because we've been trying to do this for so long, we figured we'd get it out of the way now. And it is still SoCal versus NorCal, but it's a specific group in SoCal, dubbed Team UCI, and it consists of the team consists of UCI students and UCI alumni. So as long as you went to UCI and graduated, I guess you could say.
Right, let's just say that.
I don't keep up with people's school lives, all right? So as long as you went to UCI, graduate or whatever, you win. UCI is no, I'm not gonna say, that's pretty racist, so I won't say it. That's just you can guess what UCI stands for.
University of Chinos Irvine.
Oh!
The only person I know from Irvine is Fees. I'm gonna say.
So let's see. The first player we have. Let me look at the list of names, and then I'll give the. I know who I'm saying.
Do we have any photos so I can make one of those like swank, like, you know?
Yeah. Henry, can you grab the photos of the guys?
Yeah, let me pull some up. So.
Well, he's friends with all of them on Facebook.
Okay.
He can stalk them all he wants. I can't.
Dang, he's got friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Man,
I someday wish to be as great as you.
Hold on, everyone.
okay, kill some air. Yeah, so it's Team UCI, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good bunch of kids. Good bunch of kids. Got a lot of heart.
Have you ever played any of them?
I've played a couple of them.
Couple of them. You do know what? Who went to UCI that I know? I know Kane 317 went to UCI. He brags about it.
So?
Offcast went to UCI. We might have him on the team.
Oh shit! I heard that guy's like secret top tier.
Yeah, he is. He's actually really, really good.
Yeah.
He's watched so many videos that he's like internalized everything.
Yeah, he like what? He plays like Mai and like he'll do things you don't even know. She has more reversals than you think.
Yeah, actually, I believe that because I've heard some things about him, and you know, he's just so busy running streams that he doesn't get time to play anybody. But I mean,
he's like, yeah, I can't play in tournament, but come over to my house on Thursday, I'll destroy you.
I'm never in town. And the one time I was in town, he was busy running something. He was like eating.
Hell Pockets, check the chat thing.
I am checking.
Yeah, I'm gonna announce them in that order, I guess.
Okay.
Except the you know who the last one's gonna be because whatever's. Okay, so first we have a player that goes by the name of Bland Wolf. Sometimes you'll see him at the run back under Tau. He's actually a pretty decent player. He uses last I remember Choice House. Who does he use? I remember he was using Kim.
Yeah. Well, I think the team he's running is Mr. Karate, Kim, and Rio.
Wow.
Isn't that similar to Fixel's team?
Kinda, except it's Ralph instead of what?
Well,
Rio.
I'm told he's dropping Ralph because
Oh, is that right?
his Ralph is nowhere near as good as mine.
Actually,
Which Ralph are we talking about? Are we talking about, 9?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm cheesing on this picture, man.
Yo, I gotta say, it's a pretty nice picture of the man. Look,
This shit is
look at all that
amazing.
white. Yeah, look at all the white in that picture. this man is just like us. He's a fellow racist. I like this man.
What makes you think that?
All the white, all that white.
What sort of context clue did you pick up on?
That's where the Bland is.
Oh.
Okay, and yeah, so he's well known down here. He's been playing down here for quite some time. I hate to say this, but I think he's originally not from SoCal.
Oh man.
I don't think anyone on this team is originally from SoCal, but hey, I could be wrong.
Quite possibly.
Okay, so that's the first player. You got that picture up right now?
Yeah, we got the picture up. I got that guy up. Got him in his nice white uniform.
Okay. I like this picture. Next up, we have Warhawk. Some of you may remember him for rage quitting on Bucktooth. And Sanchez, I think you could describe the rage quit pretty good. Can you do that for us, please?
Got shit bopped, stood up, walked out.
I respect
The best part
that.
was that the round wasn't even over yet.
Yeah, that was the worst
They
part.
were both pretty much at neutral, and he
Yeah,
just like,
and to make it even worse, like Dustin's a close friend of mine, and I want to like console him and be like, "Yo, you should probably play the match out." And he's like walking out, just fucking basically bolting out of the venue, and I'm like trying to chase after him, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, that's my fucking stick he left up there." It's like no way I'm leaving that shit unguarded.
Wait, so you guys are throwing a stick ditcher at us?
That's the kind of quality you're getting.
Oh man.
oh well, I mean, he could be like Haunts and throw your stick.
Oh,
He grabs my stick and throws it like fuck you, man.
Okay, hold
Yo,
on.
Chris, can I borrow your stick real quick?
This is what I need to know. Sanchez, did Warhawk break your stick?
See, here's the other thing: is that stick I think I had borrowed from somebody, so I didn't really care to check.
Well, okay, since that's up in the air, Hans is the champion.
Oh,
Hans is the breaker of sticks.
Haunts for white man, stick breaker supreme.
Yes. Okay, so Warhawk, for those who haven't seen, he's been playing at the run back the past few weeks. He's considered back in when he was playing more in his prime, I guess you'd say. He was really good. He's actually beaten Romance in a tournament, and it's
the King of Fridays tournament at UCI. And
Yeah.
it was off stream, but it was a good match.
yeah. And that threw off a lot of people because everyone's like, "Whoa, this guy beat Romance!" And obviously, Romance, one of the best players out here, and this guy beats him. And I'm told it was pretty convincingly. It wasn't close. Is that much true, Choi Sauce?
I didn't watch the whole match, but I remember how it ended. And he basically did Mr. Karate's EX grab, and he stood up before he even got hit by the grab.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, you're gonna get hit by this," and he stood up.
Ooh.
Yeah, just to read something Colt said, Romance was like, "Whoa, he beat Romance?" Yeah, that's pretty much how it happened.
It was pretty hype.
All right, so after Warhawk, we have Thomas or TDO. He actually took top 8 at NCR this past year, beating me. God damn it!
Ha!
He avenged Hell Pockets because right after I beat Hell Pockets, I lost to TDO. He's actually a player with great execution. For the most part, when he starts a combo, this is from my experience playing him. When he gets a combo, he does not drop it, and he's got pretty decent fundamentals. And I like his team. I won't say his team, but I like his team. I don't want to give NorCal any more advantages than they already have.
Man, you already given it to us for just announcing these names, man. I'm just like,
hey, look, hold on,
dude.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. This man took top 8 in a tournament where no NorCal player outside of LeBron, who rarely plays with people, took top 8. He did better than all of your major players.
You know he's right.
Just keep on listening. Next name, man. Next name.
Yeah,
You're hogging up time.
So this guy, like, at UCI, he beats the shit out of like most of us. Yeah, it's pretty true. It's like it's mostly because of Kyo, and because of that.
Don't say his characters, Gavin.
Okay, sorry.
Which Kyo?
One of them, but basically he like jumps 2Cs the shit out of all of us, and basically we're all part of the church of J2C.
He gives you the rights, huh? As dictated, well, not on stream currently, but.
But yeah, you guys will be surprised when you fight him. Like, like pretty much nobody knows who he is, but man, he's gonna fuck you guys up.
Oh, I know who he is. I mean, I watched the beatdown he gave Gibby.
Hey,
Did you hear that, Chris?
I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
He's giving you the grits.
I'm not.
It's the rice, There's a story behind that.
Thick.
I'll explain it later.
Not worried.
After the Reverend of Church J2C, we've got DJ Divine, who has been labeled one of the Koreans, from what I gather. Which, once again, going back to an old topic we had earlier today, is I don't like that. He's a man, isn't he? He's got a name. Don't label him by race.
Yeah, why we gotta all be by race now, huh?
'Cause everyone's racist.
I'm cool with, nation. I mean, all these people are Americans to me.
Hell Pockets, you got the picture up there?
Yeah, I got the picture up there.
I see nothing.
You delayed.
All right. That's fine. Okay, there you go. Oh, look at that. It's like he's looking up at Warhawk and going like, "Don't throw that stick, bro." Don't throw that shit. All right, so Choi Sauce, please enlighten us about DJ Divine without going into his characters.
Okay. So well, DJ Divine has mainly been like a Street Fighter 4 and Marvel player. He kind of dropped Street Fighter 4, but still playing Marvel. Known for pretty good execution, in my opinion, and also like for his KOF at least, he kind of started dabbling it when the console came up, but he kind of focused on Marvel at first. But then later on, he started playing with us and picked up more KOF and thought, yeah, man, this is like a real man's game. You gotta keep playing this game. So he's been practicing it a lot, and he's gotten a lot better, since when he first started. And he's really good at picking up. He was really good at picking it up. So, I feel like with the characters that he has, he's gonna be able to like random out at least like 2 or 3 of the NorCal guys. I'm sure.
Damn.
At minimum.
At minimum, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
It's a tall order. You sure of it?
sure of it.
Hey, Gibby, you want to put the what is that? What do they call it? The Gibby guarantee.
The guarantee. Now, okay, I can't put a guarantee behind something I don't know too well. I've played the man a few times, and I do have to give it up to him. He is a pretty good player, but I cannot throw my guarantee behind products I do not know. I haven't really tested it enough yet.
You know, Redon raises an interesting question. How come you guys aren't going into their characters, but you guys already know our characters?
Well, you guys are one-dimensional, but
Okay, here, I'm just gonna say this. Last week when we talked about your character or we talked about your players, we didn't go into their characters.
All right.
we just
Very
know who
frequent,
they are.
That's true. People know who we are, and that's a problem because you guys are probably downloading some outdated videos.
But the real problem is that most people don't know who these people are, and they should.
No, it's not that I don't know. I just don't care.
Oh!
They're gonna care after they watch the 5v5.
I can't wait, man. I'm already chomping at the bit. All these guys, man. I'm just picking up which one I'm going to embarrass first. I mean, look at this guy, TDO. He looks like he done cried a couple times in his life.
I think he's the last guy you want to fight.
No,
he's the last guy you're gonna want to fight.
no, I'm not. I was just like he shed some tears, some not even manly.
Oh, you saying
tears,
he's
man.
emotional?
He's a little emotional, man. I mean,
Emotional?
I mean, look at that point and that smile, man. It's like it's so pretty
No,
and sweet.
you don't see it, dude. He's looking at you. He's like, yo, I'm coming for that ass. I'm gonna hit you so hard, the colors are gonna leave your eyes.
Nah.
You're only gonna be seeing green.
Nah, that smile's too soft, man. And like
Who's
this,
the last handsome devil on this team?
Right. So the last gentleman we have on this
And
team.
I made sure to pick the best.
what the
best
hell?
picture.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw that picture. I'm like, whoa.
that was
Okay,
weird.
so this last person we have on the team